What's the computer? All right. Shout out to you, brother, for putting this together. And I use the opportunity to also send it out to I think to a few of my team members are here. How many of you is following World Cup? How many of you is following World Cup? If you're following the World Cup, put some WC in the chat box. If you're like a football fan like me, put some WC in the in the chat box. So it really takes a whole lot for us to be doing this right now when there's a World Cup going on, right? It shows that we are committed to what we want to achieve. We're committed to what we want to achieve, and it's really amazing. Um, so I'd like to start with like market structure and give you guys what I feel is my own way of doing it, and I'm going to now go into trading psychology because for me, I feel that's the really depth. People will say there are two ways for you to be successful. You have the mindset and you have the skill set. Skill set is 10%, mindset obviously is the 90 to 95%. But guess what? Most people focus on just the skill set. And like I said, skill set is not enough. Skill set is not enough. You need the combination of the both. In fact, for so many people, they actually have the skill set, but what they are lacking is mindset. And what's training psychology? Training psychology is mindset. All has to do with the mind. All has to do with your emotions. All those beautiful stuff. It all has to do with it. And that's why we've said we're going to in this hour what we're building right now. We're going to be really focusing on that. We will have every single maybe Thursday now to be talking about training psychology. And this is something I've been doing now for quite some time now. So I believe it's going to help every one of you. And if you have questions, please use the chat box and ask a question. But normally how I used to do it, I love to know people. I like to give shout out to everyone. I don't know if I know everybody on this call, but I know few people already. I know Chema B. Kelvin looks like someone I know. Dory, yeah, Dory is here. Dory, what's up? Hope you're good. Tony, hope you guys are good. Hey, Larry, iPhone, you want to go change your name to your iPhone to your name so I can be calling with your name, all right? I love to carry every single body along once I'm doing my training. Okay, so Timothy, see you, one knock. SJ, see you too. All right. Now let me first of all ask this question. If you have been trading now for the past over 1 year and above, over 1 year active and above, I want you to put 9 in the chat box. If you have been trading for over 1 year and above, put 9 in the chat box. 9. If you have been trading for 5 months and above, 5 months to 1 year. All right, 5 months to 1 year. Put like 8 in the chat box. If you have been trading for like less than 5 months, put 6. No, not put 6. Don't put 6. Let's not go put 6. Put let's say 7. Yeah. So we have the 9, we have the 8, and we have the 7. Okay, 7. Okay, I see 8 and 7. All right, let's go. I need you guys to really work with me. Okay, I said 7. So those are the 5 months below. All right, I see 7. All right, let's see. I see 8. Oh, there is good. Yeah, I see 7. A lot of 7s now. So no one is 9 yet. All right, so everybody is beginners. We're all beginners, right? Good. All right, that's good. So I'm going to share my screen now, and then just let me know if you can see my screen. I don't know what's up with my. Do. All right, let's go to. Anyway, I want you to go to Trading View. Trading View. I want to go to Trading View, and one of the things I teach is really easy. First of all, I'm going to open this up first. Okay, if we can see my screen, just put like a 2 in the chat box. We can see my screen. And see my screen, put a 2 in the chat box. We're going to probably learn some few good things tonight. Some few simple steps. Now, just in case once we're doing it, just in case while we are in this and you miss anything, I want to show you what to do. Where you can go back and check it out. Just a second. And this work is messing you up. Oh, sorry, Chairman B. You'll be fine. You are a beast now. You are a beast. Now, we're starting with the market structure because for me that's a skill set. All right. Okay, good. So the first thing I want you to do is to go to Kelvin Ogaga, on YouTube, and you can make sure you subscribe. All right, and look at this video here, Trading View. For those of you that haven't set up MetaTrader before, it's MetaTrader here. How to calculate pace is here. So these 3 videos are something that I always give beginners. I make sure that they go watch, so they can be able to do it on their own pace. All right, because if I'm going through it, I may be a little bit fast because of time. Because we're going to do this 30 minutes and then trade psychology 30 minutes. So there won't be much time for me to do a whole lot. So this is a video that I've done already that you can just go back and watch. Okay, so I'm probably going to copy this link. Let's see. Thank you. Copy this link and make sure Chamaobi can copy and put in the group just in case. So yeah, for real, you because you're going to need a lot of experience. You're already growing already, obviously, but I won't say you're a pro. So if I'm not going to call you a pro, I'm going to call you a beginner. Yeah. You're surprised. All right, so that's that for that. Let's go to broker account that I can use that's different from what I normally use. Let me use Beat Fitness. Okay. Yeah. So now, trading is the most. For me, charting is the most beautiful thing in trading. Because 2 things the market always do. All right. So some people that are really good at advanced. I like to break this down. So it may sound like, are you guys teaching the baby? Are you guys teaching the baby or something? You're not using those hard words and stuff. Now I like to be very practical, make sure that nobody's left behind. And please, if in case you don't understand anything, call my attention to it because this is really, really easy. All right. So trading is all about 2 things, all right? Market buying and market selling. And then yes, I'll ask a lot of questions. So please make sure you you work with me on that. All right. So okay, next. All right. So once you get, I hope everybody, if you're trading view, let me know. If you're here with me now, let me know. You can do that on your phone, on your system, and download the app, stuff like that. Now, the first thing I love for you to do, all right, if you're going to follow my own chatting now, and guess what? Many people have different techniques. I'm only going to just teach you my own technique. Obviously, I may not teach you my strategy and all the stuff, that's different, but I can give you the basic. And for those of you that you're in the academy, you want to make sure that Manera is something that you're looking at. For those of you that you're only on Athena, it's fine. You can start from here. Take advantage of the fact that we're doing trainings like this to get yourself good while Athena is working for you. All right. So those of you that have the passion to trade. And the one reason why I love this space is the fact that people that are actually very what do I call it? People are very new to trading. Is that not everybody, in my own former company, you had to spend a whole lot of money, in subscriptions just to learn. There was no system in place that makes you money while you are learning. So this is the beauty about where we are right now. There's a system that makes us money, but some people are going to be lazy to the fact that, okay, system is already doing that for me, I don't need them. But some people are going to take it as an opportunity to actually keep learning why that is happening. And that's why big shout out to all of you that are on this call, that you're just on Athena alone. So big shout out to you. And then those of you that are on the full package, amazing, because you have Athena, you have Manara, you have Animals, you have all this beautiful stuff. So this now helps you solidify your learning, increase your learning, if you ask me. All right, so one of the first thing I love for you to do is when you're on this chart like this, I want you to make sure you go to your indicator and bring out moving average. All right, moving average, just click on moving average, just type it out, moving average. When you type it out, kind of make it your favorite pair. You can, if you have any other favorite pairs, you can remove them and make moving average your favorite pair. All right. Make sure you write moving average, because this is what you want out. You want this moving average that only has this small letters. Don't want the one that have plenty things. Just the simple one. Moving average. Look at this. You can see it. You see it the same way. So bring it out. Tap it once. Okay. If you tap it almost 3 times, you have to come here and delete them. When you get here, make sure you click on the settings. All right. Make sure you click on the settings. And when the setting comes out, all you have to do is to go to input, make your length 50, make your, smoothing size 52. All right, 50, 50. The style, you could come down here to click on the blue sign, give it blue, that's why it is. I love it because it kind of aligns with my blue strategy stuff. Or you can leave any color you want to use, but another thing you have to do is to come down to make it thicker. All right, you see the thick stuff there. You want to make it thicker or something. Where is it now? So you want to make the thickness, make the highest one. So it's good. So what that does for you is that whenever this market is below, it kind of pushes the market up, and when it's above, it kind of pushes it down. That's the idea of moving average. All right, that's the idea of moving average. Okay. Now, this is the first step in your charting is to go to your daily chart. All right, are you following me, guys? Yeah, trading view. Trading view, you can do it on the system. You can use your phone. You can actually use your phone to use an app. All right. Those of you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Bukola, for answering those questions. Now, if you're here with me now, all I want you to do now is to put a 7 in the chat box. If you're here with me now, if you're like you've gotten all the things I talked about and you're here with me, so I can move forward. Put a 7 in the chat box. All right, great. Amazing. So now the next thing I want you to do now, I want you to focus on just where the market is. Because if you bring a lot of, you can see that I've chatted my orders way on this one before. So I want you to focus on where the market is. Don't concern yourself what's happening above and below. Just focus on where the market is. And if you look at this is where the market is, right? So on your daily, you chart it like this, or chart it up like this. Look at that. You can see that once you open it up. So now, how do you do this stuff I'm doing here? You can come to your price area, and click on it to drag it down and increase it up. Drag it down, increase it up. Those are things you're going to be using all the time, all right? You're going to be using that all the time, all right? So this other side here is to drag it sideways, like and close, or open it up and close, open it up. This is side, this one down, where you have your date and your date. The market is telling you where the, when each market forms, each candles forms. Now, for those of you that are new, I want to believe that you understand this are candles, right? This is not like a believe not, you have to go and watch the basic video of candles and all this stuff. These are candles, and each candle represents a day. That's why we're on the time frame of a daily time frame. All right, I want to believe that you understand that. If you do not understand that, you will catch up. Just go watch this video. All right. So we're here now. Good. So what's the next thing I want us to do? Now I want us to change to our line charts. Now you can click on this. It will give you your bars. I like to start both of them. I already started them already, so I have them on my front page. Line charts. So I click on my line charts. This is changed to a line instantly. Can you see that, guys? So once you change to a line instantly, I try to want to spread it out, and then I want to make it of only 4 lines on a daily. Now, one of the most important thing in trading, or one of the most important tools in trading for me, is the horizontal line. It's the horizontal line, and my mentor said, when you understand that it takes only 1 line to trade, you know that, okay, every other thing I've been doing is just plenty. And how do you get your line? You can click on the trade line here. Instead of taking trade line, come and click on horizontal line. Look at it here. Star it up. You have that on your screen. Okay. So with the horizontal line, you want to make sure that you don't want to do too much. You want to just put it in the area where market has tested before, and where sharp areas. So I will recommend the V shape. You want to put it somewhere, where market has this kind of places, or if market come like that, this kind of places, because the market goes up, market comes down, market goes up, and because of this, now we're able to say, okay, this is a resistance and this is a support. So we have been able to track the box out. So this is what I want you to do when you get here. So if you look at the 4 line, and then make sure that they're not too close to each other, there's space. Okay, so the 4 lines, easy. So this one now, if I look at it, I like to start from my support area. Now support is a floor, kind of like here. So I like here the fact that here happened. Yeah, I like this place. I kind of like here high, this high. Kind of like here, and then I like here. So I've been able to put in 4 areas already. So someone will say, Coach, what happened here? Naturally, yet become a play later. So it's just for you to just choose which one really you like the most. Just make sure that it's not too, because now someone would have said, okay, I want to put another one here. Like I said, it's too close. So you just have to select the one that works best for us. Then the other thing some people will do is that they will look at area where market has tested before, tested again, and choose that place. Because not most moves haven't happened here. That's why we have this thing, like it's looking like it's a bit scanty on the daily. But if you check where market has really moved from previously, you can see that. Let's not go there. Let's just focus on where the market is. You shall notice that there's so many areas market has tested well before. If you guys know, market is doing what we call it's like the last time market was here was 2018. Can you imagine that, guys? It was very long. In fact, the last time market got to this place where market went as the high time, and the all-time high was 16,000. The market crashed to the 18K. I really wished I started with my market cycle, but maybe on that class I'll just do market cycle. My time is already running out. All right, so let's go to the 4 hours now. Okay, so bring everything together. All right, so once you bring them together, you start having an idea of where the market is, where market not, where did you miss, where you feel like you want to readjust, whatever, stuff like that. Looking at this already, friend, I kind of like it. Yep, there is, or there will be. I kind of like the fact that this area here, this was good. So 4 hours for me, I don't really need to do any other thing. All right, 4 hours, I do not really need to do anything. Honestly, but this person has been calling me for 4 hours. Maybe I will answer. Yeah, maybe I will answer. So that is it for 4 hours. I may have to push this even higher. You took over space. All right. So this is looking pretty good now. The other thing someone may say is this area, it's not bad, so unlike you, this is a very good entry. But let's just assume that we will go to the next area and maybe we may do it there. Remember, we are focusing on where the market is. All right. For those of you that watch football, Richardson just called. Okay, guys. So can you bring it together now? You can see what's going on. Oh, beautiful. It looks good. All right. And maybe now we can now put in that because there's so much areas in that place. You want to make sure you want to test them there. So now look at this now. This is the 1 hour. We haven't done much. We're focused on where the market is. We can see entries. We can see exit points. Marking of chart. I'm telling you, it's so easy. All right. And then the next place. So you see that we went from the daily, the 4 hours, to the 1 hour. And now we're going to the 15 minutes. So, and that's where actually personally I love my to take my entries. I love the 15-minute entries. All right, because that's where my strategy applies. But for those of you learning starting, you can see how easy this is. This is it. Nothing else. Now the next thing one can do here is to just go back to the candlestick, and boom. And one can look at, oh, coach, I've seen entry, how market went from here. We caught this in the that was amazing. All right, so yeah, basically this is it, guys. This is chatting 101. Like you are able to see where you look at this place now. This place is looking like, so now if someone asks me now, I could come in here and draw a triangle box here. I say that would be my area for a sell. That would be my area for a sell. And why this area definitely was an area for my buy. And the 99 reason one would be doing will be waiting. We're waiting for the market to give us come to our entry. And for me, this is pretty good. This is it. So this is what some of you just need to learn and then practice with it. With this, you start to get suitable entries. You start to look for confirmations. What are your confirmations? What are you things you look out for? Those are other things you now need to go and figure out. You have to learn, whatever. Or what makes you know that the market is going to buy at that particular place? What makes you know the market is going to sell at that particular place? But this is the foundation. Yeah. If you are able to know where market is likely to buy from, market to sell from, not that it's going to buy from there, not that it's going to sell from there, but you already have an idea already that this shit may pop around this place. You have something, that most people don't have. You already discover something that most people still don't have, which is, which is getting suitable entries. And then most of you would not. I think the other thing again is just practice. You just practice and practice and practice and practice. So you guys see how easy that was. If you've all done something similar like this, if you all done something similar like this right now, just put a 7 in the chat box. Put an 8, right? But I think we used 7 the last time. If you've done something similar, if you haven't done something similar like this, you're only looking somehow, like you don't understand that. How did we get here? Pull a 3. All right, I want to switch. I want to switch to. I was killing me. Please, where would the record? How did you get to know the market would sell at that particular point? Yo, so, for those, someone asked me how do I know? So, structure gives you area where market is going to likely. Look at the word I'm using. Likely. What it will likely sell from and will likely buy from. That's it. That's it. It's not saying it's gonna sell from there, it's gonna buy from there. It's just saying potential areas. And that's what trade is all about. Trade is all about probability. And that's why you hear coach, Obi say risk management. And why is management important? Because as much as market could, buy from your entry, it could still not buy from that entry. So what keeps you in the game is risk management. And I'm going to just give you guys with only 3 people answered me. Three Sharks, Hillary, 3. If you're not with your system, you can actually use your phone to do the same thing. But guess what? You can go back to watch it back here. It's the same thing I just did here. It's on this place. And I think I posted the link already. All right. I think I posted the link already. Now, this is what I want to explain with you guys. This is the easiest thing to know how to do. But if you're in the academy, obviously you want to look for, make sure that you're very close to your coach. It's very important. So those of you that Coach Obi is mentoring you, you want to really be close to him because he knows a whole lot of things that you need to know. All right, he knows a lot of things that you need to know. Now, the second thing is that you want to look out for a product that you can learn from. Like I said, this is a foundation that you need to have. I believe everybody should freely have this foundation. All right, this is not it yet, but for me, it's a very stable foundation that if I can know where market is buying from and market is selling from, I can use any other thing to do as my confirmation. So some of you were going to do this and then you're going to see Manara says buy around that place, and you have done it, and it has, it's saying where Manara is saying to buy from, and that's where your own structure is also saying to buy from. And you're going to just say, oh, that's my confirmation, and boom, you're in. All right, you're in because because confirmation gives you confidence. That's why I say, but still, because you're confident, you're not going to say, oh, I'm going to be reckless. So you're going to apply risk management. And boom, that's what sets you apart. Now, this is the game here, guys. Trading psychology. There are 5 things I'm going to tell you that you need to do to be successful in this business. You need to do, 5 things. I shared this with some of my people already, and I love to share it. I always love to share it again because I think that this is something that it always, helps people when you have the right perspective. If you come in here and you're here, in just the sole purpose of just making money, free money, I just want to make money. It's good, all right. But the same way you have that mindset of making money, I just want to make money. Indirectly, you're also going to lose money. If you have that kind of mindset, But if you're coming here, that it's a long-term process for me. I don't care about what's happening right now, whether I make money or I lose money. But I want to be in this game for a long time. Guess what? You're going to make a lot of money indirectly because those people that end up, staying, those people that kind of put in the work, those people that look out for long term, they're not moved by what's going to happen, in 1 month, 2 months, 1 year time. They're saying, coach, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, this is what I'm positioning myself. And guys, guess what? We are in the best stage right now. For those of you that trade, this is the best stage. I love to trade crypto a lot. That's why you see me. And guess what? These same stuff I do, you can see it on EURUSD. You can do it on anywhere. It's like I said, it's a foundation. It's literally the foundation. We can see how one cuts the same buy, ride it all the way up, and now this is looking like a sell that is riding down. try to go up. But movie not really going to push it even down. It's the same structure. It's the same thing that happens. You will BTC, so it's regardless. Like I said, skill set. But now let's talk about let's see. Oh, sorry. Let me let me stop sharing. All right. Uh, so what sets you apart? What really sets you apart? Is this five things I want to say. All right, this five things I want to say. So the first of all, do not. Okay, now this is it. Yeah. So I'm gonna there are trade psychology for traders now. There are trade psychology for people benefiting from IT now. But I'm gonna make sure I kind of merge everything together. So even those that it really don't bother, it doesn't really concern you, but you have the idea that okay, once I want to start this thing, this is what I need to pay attention to. Now, the first thing first is that you need to see that this is not a get rich quick scheme. All right, this is not a I want to cash out immediately. I want to, if you have that mentality, you may be lucky. And don't get me right, there are people that are lucky in this business, in this space. They are lucky, they come in and they are able to do one or two things and boom, they made a lot of money. But for me, that's not it, because just the same way you can make that lot of money, you can also lose that lot of money without necessarily getting anything out of it. You know. So what's the first thing you need to do? First thing, make sure you're thinking long term. All right, make sure you're thinking long term. It's very, very important. And that's why those of you in this space, you are blessed already, because your long term already it's if you calculate what you can earn passively at Tina, that should give you long term hope. Not everybody has the opportunity to just, you know, blow account before you finally get it. But once you have steady one growing and you practicing, now that is good for you. That's what when we started, we didn't have that luxury, but you have that now. So take advantage of it, but still don't be lazy to it and say, oh, because it's there, I really don't have to do this. Push yourself a step further and say, I want to learn. And if you look at Coach Obi, you can see how he's a beast, right? Because he has taken the time to go through the process, and he's still going through the process too. So you want to be like that. Now, the other second thing is never trade with money you can lose. This is something people hear all the time, but they don't want to apply. All right. I know you want to take risk, it's good, but make sure that in that your risk you're taking, all right, in that your risk you're taking, know that this could be 50-50. So do not take any risk that would that will come back to harm you if it doesn't work the way you thought it's going to work. Make sure you take calculated risks. Make sure you take calculated risks, because especially those of you that are taking trades now, you're taking trades yourself. It has to do with emotions. And the thing about emotion is that when something is wrong with you personally and you're trading, you're going to mess up your account. If people are dragging you left and right center, and you take that you want to go get into the trade, you're going to like, shit, what's going on? You're not gonna feel good. Your account's not gonna tell. It's not gonna smile with you. It's not gonna bring you out of it. It's just like someone digging their own hole. Yeah, like you need to stop digging your hole first, and then find a way to get out of the hole. So if you're feeling that okay, uh, I'm let's say I'm imagine someone owing like let's say $1 million, a millionaire, and you say okay, instead of me I have 500K, instead of me paying half of it, let me use this 500 and go and trade so I can be able to have more money, pay down my debt. And because like I said, you think like you want to do it now, guess what? You lose that one, now you're dig more hole. Now you're lost the 500, you're still owing that 1 million. You are now emotionally drained. Then, there's what called depression that comes in play. That's why, people don't really make it in this space. And that's why I love the fact that, you know, what e-academy is solving, because people can now do things without attaching emotions to it and give themselves time, because you actually really need time to learn the skill sets. You need time for people to, to master it. You need time, and all the stuff. So that is one. The number three I'll say is you want to stay inspired, right? You want to stay inspired regardless of anything. If make sure you write your goals down. What are the things I want to achieve in this place in the next 2 years? That's how I see it. And then, you want to make sure that every day you stay inspired. Don't talk down on yourself if you make a mistake or something happened that was not right, was not your fault or somebody else's fault. Stay inspired regardless. Because for me, what you keep saying in a way it comes back to you, kind of creates your world, kind of creates your reality. So it's very important that you stay inspired, you say the right words, you say the right words, not just to yourself now, like I said, to your family, people around, you want to cut off from people that are always constantly saying negative things. In this space, you want to sort of say, I'm telling you, right words is going to elevate you the most, because you're going to really stay in the high vibration. And high vibration makes everything work for you. High vibration makes your trading accounts even smile for you. I'm telling you, it makes Athena work. It makes everything work because you just keep saying it. So you want to make sure that that is something that you put into practice. The fourth thing, the fourth thing I'll say is what's the fourth thing now? let me think of something now. Uh, what's the fourth thing I'll say in this? I've done this training or something days ago. All right, so this is it here. Never give up. Never give up. See, especially for those of you that's going to learn the skill set, you're going to face crazy times. I'm telling you. It's a roller coaster, kind of. And if you stop and say I'm not doing it again, guess what? You lose out. And I think for me, that's the downside of trading. Especially if those that learn the skill set, because you could be going smoothly and everything is going well and you're driving and boom, you just hit a bump. And the moment you stop going forward and you pack up everything that you have gained from the thing you started to, when you hit that bump, it's gone. You have to switch careers. Some people just start saying, I don't want to think about trading again, but you lose out on the big picture of what you're supposed to even gain. What you're supposed to gain. I've met a lot of amazing people that I've worked with over the years, and there's some people that literally stayed in the game, and because of they stayed in the game, where they are right now, it's just amazing. I look at some people and they look the similarities with their stories, and those that left, went to do all that. Not that what they went to do is even crazy or stuff, but I remember those people had passion for this. This was what was, they wanted to, be able to just travel around the world, just trade, make money, but they gave up from that dream because of situations, that happened in the game. But those people that persisted, are living that dream right now, you know. And that's one thing that you're going to experience. I'm telling you, if you think like it's just going to be like upgrade on, I'm talking about people that are learning the skill set now, not people that making use of, Athena and stuff, because, Athena in a way kind of guarantees you results, So that's like a good thing. But if you want to learn skill sets, you're going to have to go through the turmoils. You have to, with Athena, you don't get skill set. You only get, that your money is secured, it's growing for you and all beautiful stuff like that. If you're doing Manara and Minos, you're still gonna have to go through the process too, because not every time the market is gonna just go like that for you. It's gonna, even Athena too, there's gonna be some time there's gonna be drawdown. So you can't panic at that time. You have to understand that, it's just a process. Let us do its thing. We'll keep pushing. At the end of the day, you win. And and that's what I want to tell everybody, every one of you on this call. Just know that you won already. Like, just know that already. The only reason why you will lose is if you stop right now, like if you give up anytime from now or you give up in the future, that's when you know you lost. But if you keep going in the business, in the stuff, you're gonna you're gonna make crazy money, especially in this company that we are right now. You know, you talk with me, you're gonna make crazy money because there's gonna be a time where you're gonna see good trades and boom, you know, all the money you've lost, all the money you used to subscribe, all the money you just make that in one trade. You know, I thought that would never happen, you know, for me. It happened to me numerous times. You know, now it's not just I'm talking about my mentees, people that I work with, you know, just a coach from out. I made this so and so money. You know, I never believed. You know, there was someone that made $4,000. You know, used the $400 to make $4,000, and he said, "Coach, all the time I was in IM, I think I probably lost maybe 1,005 or so." I thought that was it for me. You know, I thought that was it. But look at me right now. I was able to grow my account for, you know, and that, you know, you instantly forget all the things you've experienced. You know, that's one good thing about making money. Every other thing is a consequential again. You're like, I moved on. It's a great thing. You know, and that's the beauty about just keep going regardless of the forms that happens. You know, because it just takes one good trade. It just takes one good trade. And right now, for those of us that trade BTC, my goodness, BTC is around like 16K right now. So imagine BTC and you're in the market and BTC goes to 21, 22 to 40K. You're gonna crazy, right? You know, and it's possible because it's gonna happen. You're gonna see it. Because I was telling someone that just the way BTC went to, went all the way to 60 and went all the way back down now to 16K. That's the same way it's gonna go all the way to 100, you know, maybe a 150. I'll probably go back, come down again to maybe 30 this time around, you know. And people are going to keep missing it. And they're going to miss it because they are not following education. They're following hype. So many people right now are not going to buy BTC. But when it gets to 40K, they'll start buying. And the question is, why didn't you buy when it's low right now? You know, you see, it's bleeding. You know, so those are things you're going to learn. So say, how about islet packet? If you're in the early packet, I think for me that's like the best because you tend to use everything. You know, Athena, you tend to use Athena, you tend to use Monera, Eminos. So it's just for you to not decide. I know someone, you know, one of my mentees that is on Elite, and he's just loving Monera. He's just loving Monera. I said, God, coach, I haven't seen something as accurate as Monera. And the good thing, the good thing is that he already has understanding in trading. You know, I have mentored him for a long time, and he said he does his charting, and he confirms with Monera, and Monera says, yeah, you know, and it just works for him. So you know, there's different way you can make money in the space. So you know, so if you're in that edit package, for me, that's the best package. You know, because of the fact that you do the hands free, and you could try your hands on other packages too, which is cool. He just only use Monera and then the Athena. You know, so you also want to have someone that you're new, have a focus. Don't try to do everything immediately. Take it step by step. When you killed Monera, you really understand it. You move to maybe another one again, and stuff like that. If you're only on Athena and you feel like, you know, when you probably make some money with that, extend yourself. Practice a lot. Don't just stay in one place and so this is it. You know, try your hand with other things, and you're going to be grateful. Because see, in this space, you want. For me, I'm really big up on education. You know, I'm really big up knowledge. You know, I want to say if you're coming through in an environment where there's so much information, you should be able to leave. If I thought you're going to leave at one point, that look, this is what I gained from this this space. You know, most people just tend to like being part of something, and they don't really try to get the source of the real source. You know, because at the end of the day, yeah, you're making money through all this beautiful stuff and Tina, and but what can you say for yourself that okay, I can now pass down to on my kids and stuff like that. So try and gain something out of it. You know, it will help you. It'll make you feel even much good that yeah, I was in this place and I really got gained a lot from from amazing people around me. So yeah, I think that's it. So 5 things I think I mentioned. Can you guys tell me? Let me see if you guys can remember. 5 things I mentioned you want to do. 5 things, 5 things. Put it in the chat box if you can remember. Put it in the chat box if you can remember. Kind of match this training with what I'm supposed to do around 10. So I think I'll be free from 10. Put it in the chat box. But I hope every one of you got the chatting stuff. The chatting looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So I want to get something. Let me see if you guys followed. Or some of you. This chatting looks really good. Set a term, yes. Set a long-term goal. Absolutely, that's very, very important. Come on, you guys, are you guys here? Why is only emotions? All right, more should come. When I talk about emotions, what was I talking about? Because it's for those that trade, you have to be very intentional about your emotions. You have to be very intentional about your emotions, like, because when you trade demo for why you don't practice emotion with your demo. You only practice emotion with your live account. That lady tells you, okay, because you know that is for real. But this is how you have to do it. Make sure you learn something, you practice with it, and you try it out. If you don't try it out live, and you only try it on your demo, you haven't done the full job. Try it out live, no matter how small it is, and you see. And this some of you that trade live accounts, all right? This some of you that trade live accounts. You want to make sure those of you that take trades, regardless of demo life, track the only way you want to see where you are growing is that you want to be able to track your growth. You want to track your process. All right. So this is the best way to do it. Try to take it like 100 trades. All right. Try to take 100 trades and record those 100 trades. And see, okay, how many did I win? How many did I lose? When you're able to do that, go 1,000. And I'm talking that this is going to take you like a month, 2 months, 3 months. Before you know it, you have done a whole lot and you have gained a lot of experience. See, some of the experience that some of you are going to gain is you doing the thing. You have to do it. You have if Obi calls a trade and you don't take those trades, you can't make money off those trades. And if you wouldn't take a loss of that trade, okay, why did we take a loss? That's what I tell my people. Oh, why? Okay, what happened here? Oh, what did we? Because at the end of the day, nothing is 100% though. There's always the 25%, not accurate and stuff like that. But that's what risk management saves you with. So some people want to put all their, they want to abandon risk management and they'll take like 10 trades in one setup. And I'm saying, what if it doesn't go your way? Would your account be able to hold 10 trades and not take you back to zero? Do you understand? One of the things again I would like to show you guys, you want to make sure that you have money in your trading account. When you have money in your trade, don't be tempted to just pick too many trades, too many high lot size, and it goes with 5 trades. To measure it, this trading account, for me to actually blow this account, I would have taken 20 trades with this lot size for it to go. And it's all of them with that, and that means you are wrong. That means you're not in the right place. And I can assure you that in this place, working with me, OBO, the academy, you can't take 10 trades and you say all of them are wrong. That's a lie. It's a lie. It's not possible. Acquire more knowledge and practice. Yeah, those of you that are on Athena, only Athena is fine. Athena is giving you that leverage for long term. But I'll tell you, you're in this space already. Try and dig deep. Try and join classes that are like this. I know they're going to be doing classes like that. Join free trainings like this. Just to acquire more knowledge that helps you just good foundation. Some of you just need to play with your demo account for some time and just keep trying out. Oh, coach, I did my charting. How does it look like now? Coach, oh, what do you think about this thing? I have so many people that just say, I just tell them, hey, go and learn how to do your chatting. But telling you, just imagine if you can just do this, you're able to just do something like this, and you say, oh, coach, I see the market from here selling, you know, all the way back here. And based on you just waiting, market goes all the way, make your money. You look out for entry, yeah, market goes all the way, make your money. It's just, skill set. It takes time. If it doesn't play the way you structured it, it's fine. You structure again. You restructure again. You keep restructuring until you keep getting it. All right. You keep restructuring till you keep getting it. That's what I do all the time. I don't let one loss, take me off the game. I just keep restructuring. I just keep restructuring. So it finally start making sense. So it finally start making sense. I don't, this is what I teach people. I just teach people, hey, where a market sells before is gonna sell from there again. When market buys before, it's likely to buy, it's gonna likely to buy from there again. If the market breaks a particular resistance, it's gonna turn that resistance to a support. All these basic stuff that are there, that's the concept you need to, to start the journey to be successful. Then every other thing can be coming in. But that's the first thing you need to do, put in practice. So guys, that's it. We have a training that starts around 10 p.m. Those of you that are building the business, you want to be part of that training. We're going to, actually, I think Chairman is going to send the link, and we'll join that training too. I'll see you guys same time tomorrow. I mean, whenever I see you, those of you that we see tomorrow, we're going to see tomorrow. All right, guys. So that's it for me, Chairman Obi. I hope this was good enough. See you guys. Cheers.